Hey, Adam Dukes here, and I want to share with this video with you how to create Facebook ads that convert, a step-by-step approach to creating profitable Facebook advertisements. A lot of this is psychology, marketing fundamentals. This will work on just about any type of medium, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, newspapers, direct mail. It really doesn't matter the medium. This is marketing principles, so this stuff will work in This stuff worked 50 years ago. This stuff will work in 50 years. So let's dive right in. So what to expect in this little mini training. The 3-tier Facebook funnel to take ice cold traffic and turn them into red hot leads ready to invest with you. One Facebook ad that helped deliver a loan officer 110 leads in just under a month. Little known retargeting secrets to increase appointments and boost retention. 5 Facebook ads that we ran for months that produced a very healthy ROI. A dirt cheap, simple Facebook strategy to become famous, and how to create the perfect Facebook ad in 5 shockingly simple steps. So here is the Facebook funnel. It's in 3 tiers, and this is what Facebook recommends as well: awareness, engagement, conversion. Recently, Facebook changed engagement to, I think it's called consideration now. Same principle though. It's the top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. So in the awareness campaign, the ad objective, this is going to be for cold traffic. This is people who do not know you, your brand, your business, who've never heard of you before. So the ad objectives you're going to want to select from is, that I select from, I should say, page post engagement, video ads, or website traffic. You can use a method called carpet bombing, and what that is, it's more for local businesses or for a much smaller geographical. You could do certain zip codes, east side of town, north side of town, an entire city, maybe even neighborhoods. And you could also do, if it's a local business, you can do a radius, 1 mile, 3 mile, 5 mile, 7, 10, 15, 20-mile radius around their building, or around their place of business. And what you do is do video ads, because you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck with video ads, and you're going to put the video out and it's going to be seen by the people. And then what you can do is target all the people who watch, let's say 50% of that specific video. They're more qualified per se. They're more interested in what you have to offer. The people who didn't watch 50% of the video, you don't want to market to them. They weren't interested in the video. So, and then you run a second ad just to those people, to those 50%, the people who watch 50% of the video. It's very successful with, like I said, local businesses. Some internet marketer came up with the term carpet bombing. It is an effective one though. So targeting, you're going to want to target by interest-based demographics. So age, gender, male, female, age, things like that. Drawing a blank here. Sorry about that. Location based. Again, you could do zip code, you could do radius, you can do certain towns, certain cities, a whole state if you wanted to. And then the next one is behavioral based targeting. And that's in, they have like income, net worth. If you're a credit card spender, they have all types of behaviors. It's very, very interesting. I'm going to create another video probably tomorrow and go through the whole back end of Facebook and kind of go through all of these steps. So be on the lookout for that one. So what content you're going to want to create to share? You're going to create blog posts, videos. You can even just have posts on the business page with maybe an image that you could run ads to. Again, this is just to gain awareness. So the budget for this one is about $1 to $5, $5 plus I should say, but you can get started for as little as $1 with this specific campaign. Engagement is the next one. It's going to be very similar to the awareness, except the targeting is going to be different. So ad objective, again, PPE, video, website traffic. The targeting, this is for your warm audience. The first phase was cold. Now this is your warm audience. So these are people who visited your website in the past 30, 60, 90, 120 days. People who have viewed a video, like I've talked about in the carpet bombing method. You can create a custom audience of certain people who visited a website, certain people who visited a specific blog post, certain people who've watched a specific length of a certain video, or all of your videos, or a category of videos. People who have interacted with your ad. If they've liked, commented, or shared it, you can run advertisements to those people. You can create a custom audience. You want to target your Facebook fans. Again, they liked your page, they know your brand, they know who you are. Email list, you can upload this to Facebook as well. This is also a custom audience. So the content, same thing. You're going to want to share blog posts with these people that are warm. This is just kind of lead nurturing, and it's working for you just 24/7, just around the clock. Different videos, even like I said in the past one. different post on the page. It could just be text, a text post on the page. It doesn't necessarily have to be a link to a blog post and or a video. And I think you can even do audio now. So you could even mix audio on that. So budget, $1 to $5 per day. You can get started for as little as $1 and then go up from there, obviously past $5. But you don't have to have a huge budget to start advertising on Facebook with this type of, when you structure your ads this way. And then the third tier, the third phase is conversions. The ad objective is going to typically be conversions or lead forms. This is asking them to download a lead magnet, generate sales if you're an e-commerce store, book an appointment, etc. You're asking them to take some specific type of action. So targeting here is going to be past website visitors, maybe specific blog posts. Maybe you are a real estate agent and you have blog posts that talk about selling. You have 5 blog posts about selling a home and how to increase the value and curb appeal and things like that. And you can create a custom audience of people who read those 4 or 5 blog posts. And then you would want to show them a lead magnet or something, book an appointment about selling their home. They're obviously interested if they read a blog post or 2 blog posts or 3 or 4 or 5. People who have viewed a certain percentage of the video, like I said, 50, 75%, 90% of the video. You could assume if someone watched 90% of the video, they're going to be a much hotter lead or hotter prospect than someone who maybe watched 10% of the video. And you can create 10%, 25, and then these 3 as well. I typically don't mess with the 10 and 25, but not to say you can't do that. People who have interacted with your ad, again, if they like, commented, or shared on it, you can run advertisements to them as well. Your Facebook fans, again, email lists, again, this could be your prospects, this could be leads, this could be past customers, clients, patients. You can upload that list. You do have to have permission. They have to be permission based to upload it to Facebook, or you're supposed to. A lot of people upload emails that don't have permission, but Facebook looks down on that. So don't do that. $5 a day. For conversions and lead forms, the minimum is $5 a day. So $5 plus per day. I always like to start at $5 a day, and then I scale it up from there. And when scaling your Facebook ads, meaning increasing your budget, you can't go from $5 to $20 if something's working, if something's generating you leads or generating your sales or appointments. You can't just go from $5 to $20. It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. You want to go slow. About 20% of your budget, you want to increase it. So if I'm at $5 a day, I'm going to go up to maybe $6 and a quarter. Then the following day, I'm going to go up to maybe $7.25, $7.50, then maybe to $9, and then maybe to $10.50. Slowly increasing that by about 20 to 25%, typically anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. Maybe not every day you do that, but maybe every other day. You just got to kind of play around with it. So retargeting. This is ads following you around. If someone's already been to your website, you can follow them around. So the ad objective here is conversions and lead forms. The targeting would be anyone who visited the landing page but maybe didn't submit their information. You can exclude people. If it is a lead, you can exclude the people. So it's only the people that are seeing this specific ad would be people who visited the landing page but did not submit their information. Hopefully that's not too confusing. People who visited your site but did not book an appointment. Very similar to that first one. And then another one would be like an e-commerce store. If you're selling products on your website, maybe they visited your store, your website, and they didn't buy anything, you could retarget them. And what you want to do is, in the ad for all 3 of these, you want to make reference to, hey, you forgot something. Hey, did life get in the way? I know how life can get. The other day you checked out our store, but you didn't finish your purchase, or you didn't buy anything, something along those lines. Or, hey, I saw that you were interested in booking an appointment for a free tax session. Come back for the next 24 hours and I'll offer some type of a bonus. I'll throw in a free session tax planning workbook, something along those lines. But make reference to them so they kind of, oh, yeah, that's right, I was on their website, You can have a lot of fun with the retargeting. Budget, again, you start with $5 a day and go up from there. So retargeting, social proof stacking. So ad objective, this is a PPE, a page post engagement. The targeting would be like new leads, any new leads you generate for 30 days. And what you want to do is you want to segment this out. And you don't have to do days 1 to 5. You could do 1 to 3 or 1 to 7, 1 to 10. I probably wouldn't go more than 10. But again, it's up to you. But this is just to kind of give you an idea. 1 to 5, I would show a testimonial and or a case study. Days 6 to 10, I'm going to show a different case study or a different testimonial. Days 11 to 16, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to flip the testimonial or case study. And you can continue doing this. If you have a longer sales cycle, a higher ticket item, I recommend doing this maybe out 30, 45, even 60 days if you have the testimonials and case studies. If it's a lower end item, 2 to 3 testimonials and or case studies probably should be enough. But if you're in B2B, you're selling homes, you're doing mortgages, insurance maybe even, car dealership, you could drip that out. You could spread it out to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 segments of different case studies, testimonials, and things. And that is just following those leads around. So it's going to be a small audience, and that's perfectly fine. But it's going to help convert those leads into appointments, phone calls, coming into your brick and mortar store, buying something from you. Because a lot of people complain about the lead quality from Facebook, and this is one of the best ways to increase the lead quality is this little social proof stacking, and also it's running for you 24/7. It's just constantly on. Whoops. So the budget, again, $5 per day. $5 might even be too much. It depends on how many leads. With PPE, you can start with $1. Even $2 or $3 a day is going to warm those leads up even more. So here is an ad that we ran, this exact thing. This was loan officer leads, and then after they submitted their information, they were followed around with this specific video testimonial ad highlighting the software. Here is another one we did for car dealerships. We were generating car dealership leads with the lead ad objective, and then we had 3 video testimonials from 3 separate dealers around the country that were praising the service, praising the software. And so I think I did days 1 to 10, 11 to 20, and then 21 to 30 for this specific one, and it worked very, very well. We were to learn more here. The button to click was, I believe it was another lead ad on this specific ad. So this stuff works. Again, it's just working in the background. It's only being shown to the leads that are generated, so it's not going to be shown to a ton of people. It doesn't need to be shown to a ton of people, but again, this is going to increase that lead quality, increase the chances of them reaching out to you. Retargeting, this is another one I used to do with my e-commerce store back in 2015, 2016. This was really, really cool to do. I only spent $1 a day doing it, but the ad objective is PPE, the page post engagement. The targeting was new customers in the past 7 days, and what I would do is I just had a little picture that said thank you and a little note. I wasn't selling them anything. All I did was saying thank you for your business. We really appreciate it. You could certainly do a video as well, and just customers for the following 7 days would see that thank you card, or thank you message, I should say, and or video. Very, very, very powerful. You could do it with brick and mortar. It's a little bit harder. You'd have to upload your customers as the email into the Facebook, or you could do every couple days, maybe once a week you could do it. But this is more for e-commerce or an online retail store. And then also you could sell other products. You know, I think I had the thank you post for 7 days, and then I would sell them other products days like 8 to 12 or something like that, 8 to 15, because they just saw the thank you card and or the video, and then they'd feel good. They'd want to buy additional products, upsell them. Budget, again, I spent $1 a day on this, and it worked. People loved it too. Would get comments on it. People would share it, which didn't really make any sense because they would share it to their friends and family, and they were like, I didn't buy anything from that store. What the hell is this message about? You know, so sharing it's not going to work in this instance. The perfect Facebook ad template. Notice I have perfect in quotes. There is no such thing as perfect. What I like to do is a call out to the market. Attention loan officers, attention homeowners, attention Las Vegas, things like that, women, things like that. It catches their eye. So when they're on their phone and they're scrolling on their phone and they see something, I'm a loan officer, let's say, and I see loan officer, I'm going to say, oh shit, that's me. I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to dive deeper into the ad, read the rest of the ad. If it's not a loan officer, they're not going to stop and read it. You don't want them to. I like to follow the PAS formula, not all the time, but this is probably my favorite formula when creating content. So what you want to do is state the problem. Are you suffering from inconsistent leads? You know, dear Keller Williams real estate agents, or Keller Williams real estate agents, are you suffering from inconsistent leads? I know what that causes. Inconsistent commission checks, very up and down months, very roller coasters, very unstable, very stressful. That pisses off your husband, your wife, things like that. You really want to agitate the pain. You want to kind of pour salt in their wound, not too much agitation, and then you provide your solution, or then you solve their problem. Hey, book a call with me. I can help you solve that inconsistent lead problem, and then it's your offer. So number 3, a crystal clear offer. This is a crucial piece. I'd argue this is the most important piece. This is definitely the piece that most people fall flat with, and they bitch and complain that Facebook ads don't work. It's because number 3, and I'm going to get into that here in a couple slides. A clear deadline, urgency and scarcity. This isn't always applicable. For local businesses, for restaurants, it certainly can be. If you're offering a lead magnet like in B2B, a little harder. You can't really have urgency or scarcity. I guess you could, but do it legitimately. Don't lie about it. You could say, I only book 3 appointments per week, or I only book 5 strategy sessions, sales calls per week. That could be some type of urgency, but make sure, like I said, it's legitimate. And then a clear call to action. You'd be surprised how many people do not have a clear call to action. And clear call to action doesn't mean email me, call me, check out my website. I see a lot of ads, or I've seen ads, I don't want to say a lot, but I've seen ads over the years where maybe a real estate agent's running it, and it says email me, and then it'll say, this house is a 3-bedroom home, 2-bathroom, beautiful backyard, gated, fenced-in yard, gated. Give me a call, and then visit my website. So they're asking for 3 different things: to call, to email, and to visit their website. You want to just have one clear call to action. Either call them. I wouldn't put the phone number in there, or the email. That's pointless. Nobody's going to be scrolling on their phone and see the phone number, because it's not click to call. So don't add your phone number or your email. That's a waste of time. Have a clear call to action. Have them visit the website or fill out the lead form if that's what you're doing. You can mention the call to action multiple times, but make sure it's the same one. Hey, book a time at the link below. Book a time at the link below. Things like that. So you'd be surprised how many people do not have a clear call to action. But if you implement these 5 pieces into your ads, I guarantee you, if you're not doing it already, I guarantee you, you're going to double, triple, if not quadruple the response of your ad, the effectiveness of your ad. Here is an ad that we ran for probably about 2.5, 3 months. Doesn't follow my formula exactly. I'm calling out the loan officers. I'm giving them a benefit of closing up to 5 times more deals. This is a very short ad. Click the image below to download the template. So there's the call to action. This was actually the first ad that I used, and it was surprisingly successful right out of the gate, which very rarely happens. As a matter of fact, I don't know if it's ever happened. The first ad, and it's been a home run. And then I blurred the image, the curiosity, and then loan officers send text, close more deals. That curiosity is very, very, very powerful when creating advertisements. Whether it's on Facebook, newspaper, TV, radio, billboard, it doesn't matter. Curiosity wins. As you can see, we had some upset people. That's okay. They saw the ad a lot over 3 months, so of course some people probably got sick of it. But it was close to 10 to 1. We spent about $1,500 on this campaign, and last I checked, it was a little over $7,000 in sales plus recurring. It's a software plus recurring monthly income, and then also I didn't even get sales reports for like the last 4 or 5 weeks. So we were probably $10,000 plus on a $1,500 ad spend plus recurring money. Okay, so here is an ad, another example for a loan officer we ran out here in Las Vegas. As you can see, this is for nurses, stop paying rent. So it's targeting nurses and homeowners. And as you can see, we had some decent social proof, much smaller audience because it's homeowners and nurses, obviously, here in Las Vegas. So much smaller audience. We use this one. I flip-flop these images. This next image here is the same ad, but it's not targeting nurses. As you can see, just stop paying rent, exact same picture, pretty much the same copy. But and look at all the social proof, 462 likes, 21 comments. I think we had quite a few shares as well. The problem was the lead quality wasn't the best. A lot of people with 520 credit scores, people were earning $18,000 a year, and they wanted these loan officers to pull rabbits out of a hat. It just wasn't that effective. So we started targeting nurses, firefighters, police officers, teachers. I think that was it. And nurses was the most successful. Assuming nurses, firefighters, police officers, they have steady income, they have a full-time job, they make decent money, they could more likely qualify for a home. So that's why we kind of switched it up there. So targeting is very important as well. So become Facebook famous for $1 a day. This is made famous by Dennis Yu of Blitz Marketing, so I do not want to take any credit. I don't even want to like dive into it. I just want to give him credit. Google him, YouTube him. He's got quite a few videos on this strategy. I think I came across it in 2015. They're short videos, like 1 minute in length. I think he recommends 1 to 3 minutes. And then you just spend $1 a day on these videos. And if they're performing well, then you can increase the budget. If they're not performing well, you kill them. You create 3 types of videos, is what he says: the why video, the how video, and the what video. And it follows that same exact funnel flow that we talked about in the beginning: awareness, engagement, and conversions. So check Dennis Yu out on YouTube or Google. There's tons of blog posts on this specific strategy, and it's a killer one. So have you ever screamed any of these? Facebook ads don't work for my industry. Facebook ads are a waste of money. I tried them, but they didn't work. This is why I hate goddamn Facebook ads. That last comment I saw in a Facebook group just the other day. I have bad news for you. It's not your Facebook ads. It most likely is this top one: your offer. It could be your targeting. It could be your positioning in the marketplace. It could be your message, or it could be your market. I could almost guarantee it's one of those 5, if not a combination of the 5. So if you have any questions, please post them down in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. And then also, next step, please subscribe to the channel below. I'm putting out daily content about marketing, about mindset, about health, about business, about life, about being a dadpreneur. So please subscribe down below. And again, if you have any questions, please post them in the comments below and I will answer them. Thank you.